Guys, it's Steph here with the FlowerFanatic. It is freezing, so I've got my coat on. It's fall now. I just feel like this gardening season went by way faster than I would have ever expected. I can't believe it's this time of year. It's been really awesome though because we've been getting so much rain. So my annuals are toast, so I've got to clean that up. But if you've been following along with me, I have this area along here behind me that was super messy. I've been working super hard the past 2 days. It was actually raining and hailing as I was working out here. I do not care. I work in the rain, I work in the hail. As long as the dirt is soft enough, I am getting after it. Anyway, today I have got to transplant some hardy plumbago. It's this beautiful ground cover. It does so well where I live. I love the foliage as it comes out in spring. It naturalizes, it's great in masses. And then in the summer, kind of late summer, it will start popping out these beautiful, cute little blue flowers. I'll try to show you a picture of that right now. I think I have some pictures. And then in fall, it gets this bright red, beautiful fall interest. Great ground cover, super easy. It's not too invasive, but it will kind of spread nicely. And then you can divide and lift it in fall and put it all over your yard. I've come up with a new design that I'm going to do in my front yard. It's kind of a big project. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I've got to remove this island flower bed. It's just really awkward. It was here when I moved and I kept trying to plant in it and I knew I hated it. It just doesn't have a great design sense to it. So I've got to get all that plumbago out of there and put it right here. I'll show you what I have planted here. And then I'm also going to be planting some peonies. I have about 9 that I'm going to put along here and some Amsonia blue ice, another great ground cover that is going to be so gorgeous with these peonies. Look how much better it looks. You know how nasty this was. I want to show you that Bermuda grass just to give you an idea of how long these roots are. So here is one. That's not even doing it justice. It goes about a foot longer. I'm just gonna go ahead and plant maybe like 10 plants, let it kind of go around this rose, all the way around here. So my most recent video, I talked about turning this into a standard. I was still kind of debating. Right now it's going through mild transplant shock and it's just cold and freezing a little bit. It would be a good idea, but I've kind of changed my mind. I'm gonna stick to a bush since it gets nice and tall and full. I'm gonna let it take up this whole area. I just couldn't handle the thought of sacrificing all of the blooms. And honestly, I just thought it'd be kind of weird to have one standard rose. I don't have any. I like the idea of standard roses like in a pathway and you had them along the pathway. I think that's cute. So I changed my mind, but you can still do it if you want to check out that video. Okay, so let's start digging up some of that plumbago. My husband's actually going to do it for me because I have been working my butt off getting all these weeds up here, and those annoying thistles right there are so deep. I do not want to tackle them, and he's just really good with a shovel. So he's going to dig them up and then get the plumbago and the peonies in the ground for me and that Amsonia. So, okay, let's start planting. How fun. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 plants. So this is where our blackberries are. So we're going to be walking in here a lot. I'm okay if we walk on these a little bit. I think it's going to be fine to have some foot traffic right here. They are pretty tough and resilient. We are picking these quite often because they produce fruit for so long, almost 2 to 3 months. So I guess we'll see what happens, but I do think it will be okay. Okay, so I had to wait another day to finish planting my peonies. Got all of my peonies divided and laid out. I'm going to show you what I'm planning on doing here. We just kind of sketched it on a paper real quick. It's super simple. So all the names are the names of the peonies. I'll have 7 of them throughout here, and then right here that Amsonia blue ice. I put 3 of them right here, and I'm hoping it will just spread around this tree. It will spread. It gets about 15 inches tall, so it's fairly tall. And then right here we have that little structure we're going to put right there. Then 2 trees, and then I'm going to add a 3rd one somewhere over here. Maybe evergreen trees. I want them to be kind of tall and narrow, only get about 3 feet wide. So this whole area is about 18 feet wide and about 6 to 7 feet deep. And then right here another tree and some lamb's ear, and then I have that plumbago coming over here in that rose. Okay, so I'm going to start getting all of these in the ground. Okay, so there's my Amsonia, my bare root peonies right all throughout here. This tiny one, you can't really see them, but there's 3 of the Sarah Bernards. So there's one right there and then one over there kind of hiding. I just wanted to make sure to tell you that with your peonies, if you haven't watched my video, you want to only dig them about 1 to 2 inches deep, no deeper, else you won't get blooms and they might never grow. So that is important, but they're super cold hardy. They'll live for 50 years. So this is going to be really pretty. take a look at how absolutely gorgeous the soil is. It is just black. It is so nice and loamy. The flowers are gonna love it in here. I've done nothing to the soil, but that manure was sitting on here on top. I did mix it in with the soil, otherwise it's really acidic and can really burn your plants if you're not careful. Over time, there has just been so much natural ground cover. What do they call it?
Cover crop.
It has just made this soil absolutely beautiful. It's finished. This was actually kind of a big project. I underestimated it. It looks so much better, and I am so excited because in spring I won't have to do anything because I have some other big projects planned. This is going to be an absolutely beautiful spring flower bed. Let's take a look at it. Just one final look. Just a few more tips before I end this video. I never mentioned, but we're going to be trellising and putting a nice wood structure for these blackberries. They are the crawling type. They're thornless. The triple crown is the variety. I can't remember the other one, but they're both so good. So we'll have a nice, beautiful wood structure we're going to put up in spring. Really excited to see these next spring. And then right here, I forgot to mention, I planted 3 of those pink mink clematis. So we could also in the spring going to put some sort of climbing structure right there, and they will spread to about 9 to 10 feet tall and over and 6 feet wide. So it's going to cover this entire fence, which is ugly to me. So I want to make sure that's got beautiful pink flowers. The Amsonia blooms late spring to early summer, along with my Kansas Peonies and then my Shirley Temples with the Sarah Bernard. And they all get the same size. They all bloom at the same time with that beautiful Amsonia ground cover. And then the pink mink comes out a little bit later. I wish they bloomed all at the same time. I cannot believe I got all of this done in 2 days. This just goes to show you that you can get a lot done in 2 days if you set your mind to it. This was a dramatic transformation. I am absolutely loving it. Stay along. In 3 years, you won't even recognize it. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing. I'm not going anywhere, and it's really fun to be a part of this community. You guys give me such great insights, and I really enjoy hearing from you. So keep commenting. Have a great day gardening, and we will talk to you later. Bye.